good morning there, sweet peas. Basic prepper mom Myra here. Sorry, let me turn my volume up a little bit there. So there's just so much going on, right? We know that there's a lot going on between the Iowa caucus thing and the Trump thing and the what's Biden doing? We don't know. What's he saying? We don't know. To all the wars that are like everything that we're involved with overseas that we should not even be close to being involved in. However, we are involved in them, so here we are. To the economy, to new viruses that are apparently coming out, and I have to now everything that I'm going to talk about I have to research, with the exception of one thing that I don't have to research because I know what's going on anyway. But apparently there's a new virus now that China has. Y'all, I don't even know. They're playing God over there is what they're doing. So they humanized mice and they developed this virus that is I think it's a respiratory virus. It is because it is part of the corona family. But it attacks the brain and has 100% fatality. Why on God's green earth would you even want to develop that? Why would you? Why? I mean, other than control, I don't know. Oh my goodness, there are like 3 baby skunks dead back there. I think a whole litter got demolished. Anyway, sorry, just had to mention that. Because there was only 2 yesterday and there's another one today, so oops. Anywho. Yeah, okay. And then you've got Rachel Maddow out there who is blatantly telling everyone that they are purposely censoring the news, censoring what you can and cannot hear by saying that they have censored Trump. They refuse to play any of Trump's speeches or even half the time say his name. On that one news place, let me just say that. So you've got her blatantly saying that they will not play anything that he says. They will not play anything that he talks about or any of his speeches. So now you've got the media who are purposely censoring what you can and can't hear. And being very blatant about it, telling you up front, hey, boom, this is what we're going to do. We're not doing this. We're not going to let you hear it. We're not going to let y'all. Whoo. So, want to talk about my state currently. Okay. Nope. Wait, before I get into that, there is another bill that I have to look into, but I've heard from someone else. I've heard from a couple of people actually, but there's another bill that is going to sorry, trying to figure out what they're doing back there. Another bill that they're trying to pass, and I don't know if it's the House, the legislature, I don't know where it is right now. I don't know the name of it. I don't know the specifics of it. I do have to look it up, but that's what I encourage everybody to do. Don't just take whatever anybody on here says for granted. Research and do your own looking into on things. But, however, apparently this bill will make it, I'm just going to say very matter of fact, very Cliff Note version here for those of you old enough to remember what Cliff Notes are, that they want to pass a bill that basically makes militias illegal to form. But they're going to go a step further because apparently in like the underwriting or something, I don't know, it goes as far as to say that homesteading type group, prepper type people, are also not going to be able to start and form groups, not going to be able to do any of that. And I was like, really? That's what we're doing now? We are now really controlling the people. So I have to look into it. I have to figure out what it is, who it is, where it came from. But there is a bill that they are wanting to pass that stops all militia groups from happening. And it could trickle down to preparedness type people. It could trickle down to homesteaders, because homesteaders and prepper type people are kind of walk this line like this a little bit. So that's interesting. that they're doing that. Now I'm going to talk about my state. And this I know for a fact because we're dealing with it right now. So for those of you who don't know, my daughter, who's 24 years old, was able to buy her the business that she has worked at for the last 5 years. The owner wanted to retire, offered for her to buy it, and she was able to do that. So she does own a firearm store. Super proud of her. 24 years old, and she's a business owner. Very proud of her. She's very knowledgeable in the industry, which is amazing. But so this affects my family personally. Usually I don't raise an eyebrow to anything unless it affects my family personally, and this one does. So in California, the lovely, lovely dictator that we have here, who, by the way, I know is going to make a run for presidency, so y'all get ready for that crap show, has decided to pass SB 2, which so part of that is for all CCW instructors in California, you can no longer just teach CCW. You have to be DOJ certified in order to teach CCW. Now, you also have to be certified through and accepted and approved through your county, through the sheriff's department, to be able to teach CCW. But they're going to go a step further. So not anyone can be qualified through DOJ to be an instructor, a CCW instructor. Doesn't matter if you're NRA certified, doesn't matter if you've got tons of experience, doesn't matter your school, doesn't matter. You have to be DOJ certified. Now, their criteria to be DOJ certified is very, very, very narrow. So there are very few people that are going to be able to qualify to teach CCW. They have also raised the CCW requirements that all new CCWs used to be an 8-hour course. Now it is a 2-day, 16-hour course. Renewals used to be a 4-hour course, and now it is a 8-hour course. So they basically doubled the courses. Okay, fine, whatever, it is what it is. But the restrictions they're putting on CCW instructors is absolutely outrageous. They pretty much knocked out about 3/4 of the instructor force out, kicked them out like right off the bat. So having to deal with that. The second part of that is that they wanted no concealed carry in sensitive places. Now, what is sensitive places? Sensitive places are anywhere, any business, any place, wherever you go that does not have a sign in their window that says CCW or legally carrying CCW holders welcome. So if you don't have that, yes, you can carry in here sign in your business, you are not legally allowed to carry a firearm on that premises, in that building, in that business. Okay. So that is the sensitive places. Now, the sensitive portion of that has been stayed. So basically they put a stay on it, so it does not go into effect. The CCW stuff for the instructors, that went into effect January 1st. It is a crap show. Oh, they also passed that here, that you now can only get one firearm every 30 days. It used to be you could get basically as many long guns as you wanted, no problem, but only handguns were restricted to one every 30 days. Now, all firearms, one every 30 days is all you can get. So, if you have somebody transferring you, or you're buying, or you inherited something from somebody, you can only get, if you inherited 10 guns, you can only get one of those guns every 30 days. So it's going to take you 10 months to get all of those guns, okay, in your name, registered in your name. So here's what's going to happen. We are going to find, if that sensitive place thing actually pushes through, you are now making law-abiding citizens felons. You are forcing the people and their constitutional right to carry and to protect themselves. You are now causing them to be felons. You are now causing them to be criminals because they were doing everything lawfully. They were doing everything by the book. They were doing everything they were supposed to. But now that you're passing this and you're encroaching on our freedoms and our constitutional rights, now you're going to cause those people to be felons, because I'm going to guarantee you this. If somebody is currently carrying, if somebody is a CCW carrier, they are not going to stop carrying because you say it's a sensitive place. They are not going to stop protecting their family or themselves because you say it's a sensitive place. Okay. So now you've got a whole group of people that are going to be felons by the law if this gets pushed through. So this state is absolutely insane and outrageous. And I don't know a person, like, my brain tells me logically that if you are a person that doesn't live in California, then you would want to know what's going on in this state, because this is the person that's going to run for president, and this is the person that will potentially run the United States. And if he runs the United States like he's run this state, y'all are in for a world of hurt. You are, because it is absolutely insane. He's put through that illegal immigrants get health care benefits. However, I have to pay out, or should say my husband, out of his paycheck, almost $1,000 a month just for my insurance, just for me. This person right here, sitting right here, almost $1,000 a month comes out of his check so that I can have insurance. And we have a pretty high deductible too. So it's not like it's the top of the line insurance, okay? It's kind of medium ground insurance. So it's super frustrating for us who are just trying to squeak by, who are just trying to make it, to see everyone else getting all of these benefits and being catered to, while us working class who pay taxes into the system, who pay taxes into the state every year, gets treated like we do. So that's what's kind of going on. It's super frustrating. I don't want to be on here too terribly long today. But those are my thoughts today. That's what's going on in my head. And I think everyone really needs to keep their head on a swivel even more. And I think that just continue to stock up and store up. I don't know what to tell you. Whatever you need to stock up and store up, do it, because I kind of feel like I'm past the point of saying, okay, food, medication, water, or food, water, medication, or whatever it is. I think we're kind of past that, to be honest. I think there's so much other stuff going on that we just need to get all the stuffs. Just get all the stuffs. We need to just be stocked up on everything, especially your home defense and your self-defense stuff. That's what you need to stock up on, because things are changing super fast and super rapidly. And I would really hate to think that somebody can't defend themselves, can't protect themselves or their family from whatever's coming down the line, because it is coming down the line. All right. Once again, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to reach out. I hope you guys have a wonderful, amazing day, and we will talk to you soon.